The 2022-23 transfer window was an exhilarating rollercoaster ride that left everyone astounded. It seemed as though every club was determined to shatter their expenditure records, but none went quite as far as Chelsea. The London club pushed the boundaries by splurging over $600 million on new signings, setting a remarkable standard for this season's transfer market frenzy. However, as we all know, spending big does not always guarantee success on the pitch. In this season, even some of the most prominent names failed to meet the lofty expectations set for them. Now, let's delve into the realm of disappointment and explore the biggest transfer flops of the 22-23 season. But before we begin, we kindly ask you to consider subscribing to our channel. Your support means the world to us. Kalvin Phillips. Kalvin Phillips, once regarded as one of England's finest midfielders, enjoyed great success as a crucial player for both Leeds United and the England national team. However, his career took a significant downturn after his move to the Etihad. Under Pep Guardiola's management, new signings often require time to adapt to the manager's methods and tactics. Nevertheless, the fact that Phillips has yet to secure a single Premier League start indicates just how much Guardiola believes the £42 million acquisition falls short of expectations. If given the opportunity, City would likely opt to retrieve their investment in the upcoming summer transfer window. Unfortunately, Phillips has encountered a series of injuries, further hindering his progress at Man City. Moreover, he's faced criticism for his struggles with weight management, which has undoubtedly contributed to his difficult tenure at the club. Kalidou Koulibaly. Kalidou Koulibaly, after an impressive 8-season stint at Napoli, where he amassed a record of 236 league appearances, made a much-anticipated move to Chelsea last summer. Throughout his career, Koulibaly's name has been consistently associated with various Premier League clubs. Rumours linking him to Manchester United and Man City have been swirling in recent transfer windows. However, his long-cherished dream of playing in the Premier League finally came true this season when he joined Chelsea. Unfortunately, the Senegalese defender has struggled to live up to the expectations that came with his hefty price tag of $39 million. In the demanding atmosphere of the Premier League, Koulibaly has frequently found himself falling behind the pace of the game, failing to demonstrate his full potential. His performances have lacked conviction, ultimately resulting in him losing his place in the starting lineup after enduring a rough patch of form in recent months. Marc Cucurella. Marc Cucurella's experience at Chelsea has proven to be just as underwhelming as Koulibaly's. During the summer transfer window of 22-23, the signing of Cucurella took everyone by surprise, as he emerged as one of the most significant deals. The Spanish player joined the Blues for a staggering sum of $67 million, following a fierce battle with Man City for his signature. Initially brought in as a potential replacement for the injured Ben Chilwell, Cucurella was expected to bring a similar spark to the team as he did during his time at Brighton. However, his impact at Stamford Bridge has failed to replicate the same magic, leaving fans and critics alike disappointed. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Rather than spending time researching and compiling a list of players, we could have easily showcased the entire Chelsea squad and saved ourselves the trouble. Perhaps that's a bit harsh. Apologies to all the passionate Blues fans out there. Anyway, let's talk about the Chelsea striker Aubameyang. This former Arsenal captain had the opportunity to reunite with his former Borussia Dortmund coach Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea. However, their on-field reunion was cut short after just 1 hour of football, as Tuchel was swiftly replaced by Graham Potter. Since then, Aubameyang has struggled to find his scoring form, managing a mere 3 goals across all competitions. To make matters more challenging, he's played less than 1,000 minutes on the pitch, adding to his frustrations. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba's return to Juventus from Man United might not have incurred a transfer fee, but the initial excitement among fans quickly transformed into anger and frustration. This shift in sentiment stemmed from the Frenchman's persistent injury struggles and, more significantly, how he's handled them. During his previous tenure at Juventus, Pogba triumphed by securing 4 consecutive Serie A titles before his record-breaking €105 million transfer back to Man United in 2016. However, this time around, he's been unable to step onto the field due to a meniscus tear in his knee. Interestingly, despite his absence from the game, he found time for a skiing holiday, which triggered discontent among the passionate Bianconeri supporters on social media. To make matters worse, Pogba finally managed to start a game last week, only to be subbed off after a mere 30 minutes due to yet another injury. The poor guy just can't catch a break. Richarlison. Tottenham Hotspur made a significant splash in the transfer market this summer, securing the services of a talented Brazilian player for a whopping $60 million. This skillful forward had already proven his worth in the Premier League, impressing fans and critics alike during his stints with Everton and Watford. The arrival of this player was eagerly anticipated by Spurs supporters, as he was seen as the vital missing piece that would complete their squad and form a fearsome attacking trio alongside the likes of Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. However, despite his previous successes, Richarlison finds himself facing an unexpected challenge at his new club. He's currently caught in a predicament where he's unable to play in his preferred position, an unusual situation for a Brazilian number 9. The presence of Harry Kane stands in his way, restricting his playing time and forcing him to adapt to a different role in the team. Regrettably, Richarlison's transition to Tottenham Hotspur has not been as seamless as anticipated. Struggling to secure regular game time, he's only managed to score a total of 3 goals across all competitions until now. Gianluca Scamacca. Last summer, West Ham made several high-profile signings, including an Italian striker who is expected to be the missing piece in their quest for a prolific goalscorer. Scamacca arrived with great anticipation, as fans hoped he would finally fulfill the Hammers' long-standing need for a reliable marksman. However, the reality has been far from ideal, with the striker's impact falling short of expectations. Disappointingly, Scamacca has only found the back of the net 3 times in the Premier League thus far. This lacklustre performance has not gone unnoticed, with critics voicing their concerns and questioning whether the investment in him was worthwhile. As the rumours swirl, it's now speculated that the striker could be returning to the Serie A during the upcoming summer transfer window. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling's move to Chelsea this season was hailed as a pivotal moment in the Englishman's career, a chance for him to shine brightly and establish his own dominance outside the shadow of Man City's glitz and the guidance of Pep Guardiola. The Blues secured his services for a hefty sum of $58 million, positioning him as the main protagonist in Chelsea's formidable attacking force. However, much to the disappointment of fans and pundits alike, Sterling has struggled to meet the high expectations placed upon him, finding the back of the net a mere 6 times in the Premier League. Sadio Mane. Anticipation was high for Mane to step up and fill the void left by the departure of Robert Lewandowski, who was bound for FC Barcelona. However, since his move from Liverpool to Bayern Munich, Mane has encountered a turbulent journey both on and off the pitch during his first season in Germany. The disappointment surrounding his performances has even spawned a humorous remark that Bayern mistakenly signed Mane's doppelganger instead of the exceptional player witnessed at Liverpool. In light of these challenges, the Senegalese star might be contemplating a new club this summer, especially considering his tumultuous clash with teammate Leroy Sané, which has raised significant doubt about his future at Bayern Munich. Naturally, this fueled speculation about a potential return to Anfield, where Mane experienced extraordinary success during 6 trophy-laden years. However, it's worth noting that sources within Liverpool have been reluctant to fuel such rumours, and it's understandable why. While the idea of a romantic reunion with Liverpool sounds captivating, it ultimately lacks practicality for Jurgen Klopp's side. Would you like to see him back at Anfield? Antony. Since assuming the reins in the summer, Erik ten Hag has breathed new life into the slumbering giant of a team. His tenure has already ended their 6-year trophy drought by leading them to victory in the Carabao Cup, and they're well on their way to securing qualification for the Champions League. However, despite 9 new arrivals through signings or loans, and 9 first-team players being sold or released, there's still much work to be done in the transfer market. Antony's arrival generated significant excitement after a protracted battle with Ajax, with United eventually splashing out a colossal fee for the Brazilian talent. Yet, despite sporadic flashes of brilliance, Antony has failed to come anywhere near justifying his hefty price tag, only managing 7 goals and 3 assists thus far. While the Brazilian winger possesses an abundance of samba flair, his lack of end product has rapidly emerged as a source of concern among the Old Trafford faithful. In a recent interview, former footballer Paul Parker expressed his doubts, stating, "I understand why Erik ten Hag brought him in. He knows him well and trusts in his hard work. However, I struggle to see him earning a regular spot in the United lineup." As Antony's struggles continue, questions linger about his ability to make a lasting impact at United, despite the faith placed in him by his former coach and the enticing attributes he brings to the team. Darwin Nunez. Liverpool's acquisition of Nunez last summer sparked immense enthusiasm among supporters. As of today, the Uruguayan has impressively netted 15 goals for the Reds across various competitions this season. However, expectations at Anfield remain high, with fans yearning for even greater contributions from this former Benfica sensation. How do we address Darwin Nunez's inaugural season as a Liverpool player? The word mixed might aptly capture the essence, although critics outside of Anfield might not be as generous in their evaluation. Undoubtedly, he's done enough to win over the hearts and fervent support of Liverpool fans, who fervently chant his name each week, eagerly waiting for him to triumph. Nevertheless, whether he can fulfill those expectations remains uncertain. It would be unwise to dismiss the 23-year-old, or any player for that matter, after only 11 months at a new club in a foreign country. However, it's fair to say that the jury is still very much out on Nunez as a Liverpool player. Thus far, he's embodied the archetypal work in progress, a player brimming with potential, yet burdened with several imperfections that need rectifying, be they technical, physical, or in terms of his understanding of the game. And there you have it, our list of the most disappointing transfers of the season. Do you agree? We eagerly await your comments in the section below. And if you found this video captivating, remember to show your appreciation with a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for an abundance of exciting content in the future.